Well, as you saw, there were protests and there was violence. Hundreds of people have been arrested, and a group of Whitworth students at the inauguration were caught up right in the middle. They have an amazing story to tell. You'll see it on KXLY. Our Grace Disler working for you tonight to bring you that story. Grace?
Nadine, it's certainly a case of being swept up in history. Walking back to their hotel after the inauguration, the Whitworth students found themselves in the middle of a mob. Whitworth students studying abroad are in Washington, D.C. today. Emily Goodell is part of the group visiting the East Coast to study the impact of the media in modern America. The highlight of the trip, going to today's inauguration.
It was history in the making, and I was really excited to be there.
But things did not go as expected. On their way back to the hotel after the inauguration, they got caught up in one of the protests. Whitworth student Hannah Brecky took these pictures before things got out of control.
It was all-encompassing. There was protesters everywhere, large signs, small signs, people dressed up. Honestly, I was thinking that I wanted to go out and take pictures of it, but I probably shouldn't. We ended up hearing this large bang, and then we ran away from the direction of the bang into a shop. I was thinking that it wasn't safe to be out there, and I was wondering why people were still out there despite all of the tear gas and stuff, and seeing people with their eyes super red and crying and just in a lot of pain.
It's a day she and her fellow Whitworth students will not ever forget.
I think I'll remember sitting here and looking out my window and realizing that, you know, that this actually happens.
And 6 officers reported minor injuries during the confrontation, and more than 200 protesters have been arrested. Nadine, back to you.
Thank you, Grace.